Hey, what a way to round off Air Max month. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a great time out there. Hope you're all looking after yourself both mentally and physically, and you keep pushing those barriers. You keep pushing those boundaries, and you're on target for your goals in 2024, and you keep laying the foundations. You keep growing and excelling and hitting your targets, and also making sure you keep winning, guys. That's the most important thing. And also, please do check out the Shoe Dog podcast with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL. We talk about sneaker drama, sneaker news, sneaker bad behavior, because we always take that to sneaker court or public opinion. And please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do, because we're going to break it down again today with a OG, with an Air Max OG. And hey, presto, shebang, this is the Air Max 1 86, which is the bigger bubble blue Volt. As you can see from the B-roll, guys, this is the Air Max 1 86 OG bigger bubble, which is the bigger bubble. We're going to talk about that in a bit, with the royal blue Volt, because basically this is an OG. And if you knew about the royal blue, this was always dedicated to the female sneakers in 1987, and basically they brought it back to the bigger bubble. And the Volt basically indicates a reignition of Air Max Day, because it actually came out in 2014 on the red variation, the OG red variation, and basically announced that this was Air Max Day on the 26th of March in 2014. And that's where it originated from. That's where the Volt colorway originated from. I always wondered that until I did the research, and it was always good to do the research, guys, because it's always good to keep learning. And this is why I actually brought it to you guys. But before we look at the sneaker, let's take a look at the box. And hey, presto, shebang. And as you can see, guys, this is not the 87, not the OG Air Max 1 box. This is the 86 bigger bubble box. And as you can see, guys, all of this comes in with the swoosh that is almost like it got the see-through panel, which I think originated from the Off-White, because they did a couple of things like that with the Off-White to showcase the sneaker inside. And as you can see, most of this box is black with shades of red, and it gives you that vintage look. But also on the bottom of this, it gives you the affiliated writing, and inside this box as well, you got obviously the see-through swoosh. You got the see-through bubbles on the side that shows the bigger bubble on both sides of this, as you can see, guys. And inside this box, you have tissue paper, like OG standard tissue paper, and that's it pretty much inside the box. The box label itself reads like this, should be like this. This is a Sneakers app cop. This actually shock dropped on the 26th of March, guys, and it basically shock dropped on the Sneakers app, and I was able to manage to cop the pair. Kind of shock dropped between 2 and 3 o'clock. I can't remember the exact time, but shock dropped between 2 and 3, and it was just like a Sneakers Day Air Max Day exclusive, not Sneakers Day, Air Max Day exclusive. The box label reads Nike Air Max 1 86, which is 86 bigger bubble OG, which obviously everybody that knows the Air Max 1, the original Air Max 1 released in 87, this is the 86 pair, and we'll talk about the bigger bubble in a bit. But obviously this is a sail royal blue, if I should say it right. But then obviously it's a size 9, UK 8, and women's 10.5. And basically, guys, if you don't know about the royal blue, it was always dedicated to the female sneakers. The guys got the red pairs, which is the red OG, and the ladies got the blue pair, which is the royal blue pairs of the Air Max 187s, if you want to call them 87s, but the OG pairs. But that's where the actual colorway comes from. It's a dope sneaker, and on that, let's go and check out the sneaker, guys. It's sneaker time, so hey, presto, shebang. And as you can see, guys, this is the royal blue Volt. Basically a beautiful colorway, but with that Volt midsole, and that's where the Volt name comes from, the Volt midsole. And obviously, like I told you earlier, this originally came out, the red OG pair came out in 2014 to dedicate Air Max Day, and this is what the actual Volt meaning is. And it comes back in 2024 on the royal blue variation. So I'm not really an Air Max guy. This is not my sneaker. This is for the bro. I copped it for the bro, and I'm gonna give it to the bro. So don't expect an on feet at the end. But the royal blue in Volt is the bigger bubble. They're definitely pushing, but a lot of Air Max guys are not feeling that. Obviously, as you can see, the tips are Volt as well. The shoe itself is a bigger bubble, and talking about the bigger bubble, the reason why it didn't release it in 86 was because this big bubble would break the actual encapsulation of this actual bigger bubble. It was used to snap there in the cold weather, and basically this is why they reduced the size and it's reduced the height as well for the actual 87 cut, basically the 87. And a lot of people don't like the cut. There's different variations on this sneaker. Obviously the 86 is not exactly like the 87. There's like massive differences with the midsole and the cut and the shape as well. A lot of Air Max guys are not feeling the 86 bubble, but the bro was like hesitant to get this anyway, so he was like, should I get it, should I not? And he dropped me a message to say, can you cop for me, because I might not be able to cop if it shock drops. But yes, this is definitely for the bro, and he changed his mind. Last minute changed his mind. So you're allowed to change your mind when you see a sneaker, and when crunch time came, it was time to cop. But obviously you can see OG colorway, royal blue colorway on this sneaker, blue tag, which is absolutely dope work as well, blue swoosh on this as well, and you've got more of that canvas toe on this as well. As you can see, canvasy all the way through, with more of this nubuck on the actual grey on this, and the Air Max on the back, which is great. And obviously you got the cushioning as well on this as well. But inside the insole, if I can take it out, you take it out, and I love this about Air Maxes, it always gives a print of the sole on the actual underneath, and then you've got more of that Volt color in the inner lining on the underneath the tongue, and this is what I like about this. And obviously guys, if you know what that means, it's the 26th of March, which is 3.26, and that's what it means. Obviously it's more of the US numerical or dates, because basically they did a month, date and a year, and that's what that represents. That's dope. I like that. That's absolutely dope. They took the Air Max on the tongue off, and then they actually put the date of Air Max Day on that. That's absolutely dope when they do that on OGs as well. Super dope. The blue is nice as well. As you can see, the actual materials is actually nice on this as well. It's a nice sneaker. It's definitely a nice sneaker, but I do love the outsole. Absolutely dope. You got a black, Volt and blue, which actually brings so much to this sneaker in terms of the actual colorway. I like it. I'm gonna be honest, having an 86 in hand, I've seen a couple of 86s in hand, but having an 86 in hand, the bubble looks big. I'm a bit worried about this in the long term, in terms of the actual stability of that bubble. Or in the long term, it's gonna, I feel when the foam goes, it's going to crack like it did in the 86. That's what I'm going to say. But it doesn't look like it's going to crack in the cold weathers, because it doesn't feel like the foam is going to be more rigid, and foam is going to be more stable because of the tech we got today. But it's definitely going to crack in the future, in my personal opinion. This is why I prefer, even looking at this, I prefer the Air Max ones, the original OG Air Max ones. They should have done it with the Air Max 87s, which is what the OGs, which was what Nike calls the OGs now anyway. But like it, I do like the Volt colorway. It gives a bit of a spark to it. It gives a bit of a vibe to it, not just like the generic 80s, like the Royal Volt OGs. It just gives something different. You notice this from afar, and I like that. Volt brings something different to a sneaker. It is dope, definitely dope sneaker in terms of the colorway. Not feeling the 86 vibe, if I'm honest. The bigger bubble just doesn't, even for a non-Air Max guy, it just doesn't do it. I had the Aquas, I've had the Concepts in hand. It just looks odd to me. And on that, out of respect, I'm going to give this a 4 goats. It's an OG. It's an OG. OGs get good votes anyway. But out of respect, I'm going to get a 4 goats out of 5. Definitely nice. It got 9 on it, which is basically the number on the US side, which is the 8. So this is a 9, obviously. UK 8, US 9. And guys, there's nothing else I can say about this. It's dope. It's definitely nice. Air Max Day rounded off with a big bubble, Royal Volt, and absolutely dopeness, in my personal opinion. I can understand why the bro got this. I can understand why he copped this. But yeah, you should have done it on 87. You should have done it on the OG 87 version, which would have been so fire. That would have sold out. These are still sitting in some sizes. There's not a lot of hype behind the 86. I think Nike keep pushing the 86 variation of the Air Max one, but it's not doing well, guys. It's definitely not doing well. But like I do on this channel, I'm going to give you that front perspective. I'm going to give you that booty action Nike Air perspective, the lateral side, that medial side, and that beautiful outsole, giving you that 360-degree rotation. Make sure it's on your feet. Make sure you keep hitting the streets, and make sure you keep bringing the heat, guys. Bang, bang, and bang. It's dope. It's nice. I like it. I like it. If you like it, I like it, guys. That's what I'm going to say. A lot of people don't like the 86 silhouette, but it is something you need to get used to. Definitely you need to get used to. There's a bit pieces missing missing here and there. It's really good to kind of get an example of the 87 versus the 86 and why there's so many different changes to it. But when you're with a bigger bubble, you can see through more of yourself through the bigger bubble, guys. Love the actual white unit. I thought it was going to be Volt. Love the actual white unit on this as well. It's a dope sneaker. But guys, this is going to go to the bros. Go and check out the feet pictures. Some of the feet, you know what? There's a Volt and Air Maxes or OG Air Maxes go really well. And people, when they wear it, it just hits well. It just really, really hits well. Obviously, the toe box is not the same as well. I don't know why they keep pulling these sneakers together with the actual laces, because it kind of makes the back a bit crooked. See, when I pull it, I think it's on this one. When I pulled it out, it just looks a bit crooked, guys. Look at that. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, that's the review for the Air Max 1 86 OG Royal Volt. That's a mouthful, guys. There you go, guys. That's the review for that. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know why you don't like the 86. If you don't like the 86 variation of the Air Max 1, let me know if you do like the 86 variation and why you do like the 86 variation of the sneaker itself. But yeah, let me know, guys, and let's have a discussion about it. But yeah, this is the review, guys. Hope you did cop. If you did cop, shop drop on the sneakers app. Resale's nothing on this. So if you want this, guys, go and get your size, guys. It's still available. And like, I'm going to be honest, when the actual 2017 pair of the OG Air Maxes, red Air Maxes released, that went similar to this. It's kind of just released. I think there was a year before it released and the year after it was kind of mass drop, released in 2018, I think. And then it basically desaturated the price and kind of just resale went dead over the sneaker. But over the years, the prices do climb up. So expect this to over the next 3 to 4 years, the prices to climb up. So if you want it now, guys, go and get it now, guys. That's what I'd advise you guys. But that was a review for the Royal Volt 86 OG Air Max 1 Big Bubble. Let me know your thoughts, guys. And like I do at the end of the reviews, thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always showing love and support. But for me, TJ, I love to get customs. Hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year. And I hope you guys cop the sneakers you like, because you all deserve to get the sneakers you want. For me, TJ, I love Kid Customs. Peace out for now, guys. Peace.